Hi, my name is Nadia. I'm a stitching instructor. I'm making videos for the beginners and for those who wants to learn. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you how to sew a beautiful and elegant frock. It is a combination of Balochi Traditional frock and a little bit touch of Bhopali Kurti. Before I started my video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Now let's get started the video. This is my main fabric. Its length is 2.5 meter. First I take the total length, that is 29 inches. Now I have separated 29 inches fabric from the main fabric. Then I fold it in a half and then half again. Now it has 4 layers. First, take the measurement of a person you will be sewing for. For this, I already made a video about the measurement. In that video, I briefly explain about the measurement. You can find the link in description. First, mark 5 inches for shoulder. Under the shoulder mark half inches for shoulder slope. After that, make a slanted line from shoulder slope to the neckline. After that, under the shoulder slope, mark for armhole. Armhole length is 6 inches. Make a straight line and then make a rectangle for armholes. After this, I am going to measure the chest. The chest circumference is 26 inches. I divide 26 from 4 because it has 4 layers. Then I got the 6.5. After that, I am going to measure the total length of the bodice. Bodice total length is 11 inches. Half inches I mark for seams allowance. After that, I am going to measure the waist circumference. Waist circumference is 24 inches. Then I divide 24 from 4. Then got the 6 inches. Make a slanted line. And half inches for seams allowance. As you know, I have folded it 4 times. Its total width is 40 inches. If 40 inches divided by 4, then got the 10 inches. Then mark 5 over here. And mark 5 on the bottom. After that, make a straight guideline. Now make the armhole curve. You can use the French curve tool also if you have. Now follow the guidelines and cut it off from the fabric. You can see that the back side and front side frock part I have separated. It's time to cut the front side shoulders, which is deeper than the back side shoulder. After that, I'm going to cut fabric for ruffles. For this, take the fabric which I already removed from the side seams of my frock and put it on the fabric, and its length is as same as this fabric length is, but width is 20 inches long. After that, sew a ruffle like that. After that, sew with the bodice. You can see that I sewed it. Now it's time to sew the straight seams. For this, I leave the 2 inches gap and then sew. I left 2 inches gap for my lace. I sewed it. You can see that 2 inches gap. Now take the lace and attach like this. First I will sew from here. Then sew on top. I sewed it. I sewed the back side of my frock also. This is the front side and this is the back side. I prepare both. I sewed this neckline. I already made a video about this kind of neckline. If you want to know how to make this kind of neckline, you can watch my video. Link is mentioned in description. After that, I will sew the shoulder seams and make the back side neckline as well. As this frock is loose, so I'm going to attach a sash bows. I already prepared sash bows. If you want to know how to make it, you can watch my video because I already made a video about the sash bows as well. Link you can find in the description. Sash bows would be sewed on the waistline to the side seams of the bodice. After sewed both the sash, now I am sewing the side seams of my frock. Sewed it, you can see that finishing. Both lace are equal and line up. It's time to sew the sleeves, which I already cut. First I fold 1 inches fabric. I hem it. You can see that. Take a safety pin and thread it in to 1 inches wide elastic. Safety pin goes through the tube. Pull it out from the opposite side. You can see that. Now it's time to sew it, and after that sew the side seams of the sleeves. Sleeve is ready. Now it's time to sew with the frock. flip over it and then sew with the armhole. Before sew, notch a little. It will help you to sew well. I sewed both sleeves, you can see that. Now it's time to hem the bottom. Fold 1 inch fabric and hem it. This is prepared, and you can see that how beautiful and elegant it look like. Hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell.